problem. Brilliant. So let's start with the type 1. I have the same sentence. If your heart stops, the blood doesn't flow in the vessels. Read it, please, and then we're going to speak. Pam, 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 param, pam. Brilliant. Very good. So, do you believe that this sentence, I mean this one, do you believe that it is about a truth that does not change, or it is about a fact, any fact that can change in the course of time? I say it again. If you say, if your heart stops, the blood does not flow in the vessels. So this action, this fact, was it possible in the past? Is it possible in present? And will it be in the future? Yes. It was, it is, and it will be. So for this reason, we are going to say to the second one, bye-bye, red, and gold. And we keep the first one. So this sentence, we call it general truth. General truth. Or some of us call it scientific fact. That means it's a fact or it's a truth which is a general. It's not limited to a certain period of time. It's not limited to certain era. Something that did not exist in the past and is not going to exist, or it existed, no, it's not going to exist or will exist. No. It existed, it exists, and it will exist. Conditional type, 0, exactly. So read the sentence and guess the form. If your heart stops, the blood doesn't flow. Brilliant. So what is the form? If plus simple present. Bravo. So the next one is plus simple present. Brilliant, guys. So this is type 0. If plus simple present plus simple present. We use it when we have. Brilliant. So what do we mean by general truth? Brilliant. That means something that happened, happens, and will happen. Very good. Excellent, guys. So now let's move to the second type. Is type 1. Examine the following sentence. Like Ben, if I become a doctor, I will serve the humanity. I believe many of you have the same dream. Yes or no? So you speak to your mom. Mom, I wanna be a doctor. And your mom is gonna say, if you wanna be a doctor, you must work very hard. You must be curious. You must be inquisitive. You must ask questions. You must try what's new. You must work very hard. You must use your imagination. You must be creative. Don't be anyone. Be someone. Brilliant. So if I become a doctor, what? I will serve the humanity. This is an okay student. So our students, the students that I'm very proud of having them in my school, have this sense or this feeling of helping, of volunteering, of finding people who suffer and who have tears, and they help them to have a very big smile on their or in their faces. So if you examine this sentence, I'm going to ask you a question, guys. If you become blah blah. If we examine this sentence, if I become a doctor, I will serve the humanity. Do you think that is probable? Do you think it's possible? Do you think it's likely to happen in the future? Or you believe that the result is impossible to serve the humanity? It's impossible or it's possible? Think before you speak. 3, 2, 2, 3, 1. And bye-bye. You alright, guys? We use condition type 1 when something is likely to happen in future, when the result is a possible in future. If I become a doctor, it's a possible that you serve the humanity and you're going to be proud of yourself, family proud of you. Me too, I'm going to be proud of you, guys. And God is going to be happy what you are doing. And that's brilliant, guys. Exceptional. Money is not enough in the world. Helping people should be our priority. We continue, guys. So this is the form of condition type 1. If I become a simple present, I will serve. What is it? Exactly. It's the future. Would you mind reminding me, please, of the form of... Exactly. Condition type 0. Brilliant. If plus simple present plus simple present. When do you use it? Brilliant. When we have a general term. Scientific fact existed, exists, and will exist. It's not limited to a certain time. Brilliant. So now let's move to the conditional type 2. I have again another sentence inspired from the story of Ben Carson. I'm going to read this sentence. Ben, if I were in your place, I would not retire. The humanity still needs you. Oh, this is bad reading, so I'm going to change it. Ben, if I were in your place, I would not retire. The humanity still needs you. No, this is bad, maybe. Alright. So the question that we are going to ask, do you believe that it's a possible that you become in Ben's place? Do you believe that it's a possible in present? Do you think that it's impossible in present but possible in future? Do you think that it's impossible in present and also impossible in future? Think before you speak. Yes? Sorry? The first one, no? A? Let's check. I agree with you. A is wrong. We check B. What do you think? Let's see. Yes, guys, I agree with you. Also B is wrong and C is right. We use condition type 2 when something is impossible to happen in present and impossible to happen in future. You can never be in someone's place. You can never be in someone's shoes. You can be in your shoes. Right? Okay, so the action is unlikely to happen in present or in future. So this is what we call, guys, type 2. If I were, simple past, plus would, I would not, plus verb retire. Someone is going to ask me, is it possible to say if I was? The answer is a very yes. Yes, we can say if I was, but actually we use much more verb, okay, to refer to the condition. Am I clear? Shall I move? No, I'm not moving. I'm going to ask another question. What is the form of condition type 0? Brilliant. Form of condition type 1? Brilliant. Now what's the form of condition type 2? And brilliant, guys. So now I'm going to take you to condition type 3. You remember the mom? When she was obliged to go to Ben's school after hitting his friend, his classmate actually, and the mom was called and the principal told her about Ben's academic achievements and Ben's reactions. So the mom said something to Ben. She said, Ben, if you had not hit your classmate, the principal would not have called me. I'm sure Ben was shocked. your mom. So if you take this sentence, guys, do we express, or Ben express regret about, or the mother expresses regret about a past action, or expresses regret about a present event? It's the mom, it's not Ben. The answer is this one. Ben or Ben's mom expresses regret about a past action, something that happened in the past. Hearing happened before she went to see the principal. College happened before meeting the principal. So the mother expresses regret about something that happened in the past. Am I clear? Is it clear? So the form is if plus past perfect. Very good, brilliant. Plus would have plus the past participle of the verb. And this is yes, sir. If plus past perfect plus would have plus the past participle of the verb. Ladies and gentlemen, we have finished checking the condition types 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, there is no 4, 5, 6, just the 3. So now let's have a brief, briefing. So do you remember the form? Type 1, 0, type 1, type 2, and this is type 3. Past perfect is had plus the past participle of the verb. And this is, and now all I have to do is you move to practice. Then after we go to some useful expressions, and after the useful expressions we are going to discover what we call mixed types. So ladies and gentlemen, dear students, dear great future leaders, see you in class. Cheerio!